Hi everyone, good evening. A warm welcome to each and everyone joining us today for this Java webinar. Myself Sheila from AllPro Trainings is presenting the webinar to you today. So before we start, I'm going to share you about today's webinar agenda. So the webinar is for about 90 minutes. First, I will be sharing you the AllPro welcome video. It is for 1 minute. Then the AllPro Trainings profile for 5 minutes. After that, I will be explaining you the APT student guide for 5 minutes. Followed by the trainer and student introduction is for 10 minutes. Then the trainer will be taking over the webinar content for 45 minutes. After that, we'll be having a doubt clearance session for 10 minutes. And followed by that, we have all the students review for 5 minutes. And finally, we will be sharing the APT offer, which is for about 15 minutes. So now I am sharing the AllPro welcome video. Kindly watch it. Thanks for watching. So we will be sharing the feedback form link at the end of the session. So those who attend the webinar fully and fill the feedback form will receive their e-certificate. The e-certificate will be sent to your mail ID that you given in the feedback form within a week. So please attend the webinar till the end. So now I'm presenting the AllPro profile. AllPro Trainings Private Limited is an Indian government-approved company that offers a wide range of technology and soft skill training services to students, freshers, and experienced professionals to level up their career. So we provide training in information technology, electrical and electronics, as well as soft skill courses. Our vision is to provide professional training to more than 1 crore people worldwide. Our mission is to provide high-quality training with well-experienced trainers. Telling about a timeline, in Jan 2020, Institute was founded and the first batch of students enrolled. In 2021, we successfully expanded college and corporate trainings. In 2022, we formed a partnership with the foreign clients. In 2023, we launched internship training programs. In 2024-25, we reached 30,000 plus students globally. In 2026, we are recognized as a leading training institute worldwide. Our services include individual training, corporate training, college training, and we also provide job or work support. So in individual training, we provide free webinar. It covers overview of the technology. Free e-certificate will be provided to all the participants. Then the flash course or workshop. It is a 5 to 10 hours of live workshop. It covers basics of the technology. Then the full course, it is for around 35 hours of live practical classes designed to work on live projects and to achieve professional certifications. Regarding the job or work support, we provide secure and reliable support from IT experts. We'll be helping with real-time work tasks and projects, and support will be provided across multiple IT technologies and on hourly and monthly basis. We provide confidential, professional, and trustworthy support. We have successfully provided support to 1,000 plus professionals worldwide. We have students from India's major cities as well as from USA, Canada, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, UK, Africa, and all over the world. Why to choose us? You can learn at your convenient timing. Practical live hands-on sessions. We'll be helping you with resume preparation. Sample resumes will be provided. Mock interviews will be conducted. Interview questions will be provided. Lifelong community support will be provided. Job guidance until you get a job. Course completion certificate will be provided by our institute. Job links will be shared in our WhatsApp channel. LinkedIn recommendation will be provided. Certification vouchers available for all technology. And we have consultancy, so if there is any recommend from our client side, we'll be referring our students. These are the list of courses offered by us, IRPA. In IRPA, we provide Blue Prism, Automation, UiPath, Pega, Power Automate, Cloud Computing, AWS, GCP, Azure, Procurement, then AI-related, GenAI, Agentic AI, Machine Learning, Database, Front-end Developer courses, Back-end Developer, then Data Analytics, ERP tools, CRM tools, testing related, Selenium, Tosca, Playwright, ISTQB, then ETL related, all programming languages, C, C++, Java, Python, Go, then DevOps related, data science, IAM tools, cybersecurity related, Power Platform, ServiceNow, all modules, then data governance tools. Also, we provide training on electrical and electronic courses as well as soft skill courses. So we are proud to be an Indian government approved private limited company. Our official WhatsApp and Instagram accounts are Meta verified for liability. Telling about our social media reach, we have 160,000 plus followers in our social media. We got 4.8 ratings from 400 plus verified reviews. We have 90K plus followers in our Facebook page groups. Then we got 15K plus followers in LinkedIn. And Instagram, we have 18K plus followers. We have 2K plus subscribers in YouTube. And we have 21K plus followers in our WhatsApp channel and groups. We are also available in Twitter, Telegram, and Threads. And these are our existing clients. And our students have cleared these certification exams like a UiPath RP Associate, UiPath Advanced RP Developer, Blue Prism, AWS, Power BI, Power Automate, Data Analyst, Azure, Administrator, Power Platform. So now I am explaining you about the APT student guide. So this explains how we provide training to our students and how it helps them to secure a job worldwide. First one is the simple learning methodology. Each day we'll be having a 1 hour class divided into 4 sessions. Session 1 is for 5 minutes. It's a quick revision and doubt clearance from the previous class. And session 2 is for 25 minutes. The trainer teaches a particular day topic for 15 minutes. Then the student will be doing hands-on on that topic for 10 minutes. Then the session 3 is for 25 minutes. The trainer teaches the next topic for the day for 15 minutes. And the student will be doing hands-on practice on that particular topic for another 10 minutes. And session 4 is for 5 minutes. It's a recap of class with the trainer. This is the learning pyramid. This shows that reading alone provides 10% understanding. Images and videos provides 20% understanding. Observing presentation provides 30% understanding. Group discussion provides 50% understanding. Hands-on practice provides 75% learning. And teaching concept to others boosts 90% understanding. Our students are trained to the level where they can work on any live projects. So what is your goal now? Everyone will be having different goals. Getting a new job, then someone will be looking for switching jobs, someone will be interested in learning new technology, and someone will be looking for internal transfer within the company. So why we haven't reached our goal set? It is all because of our habit. So far our habits have stopped us from reaching our goal. First one is waiting time. We are spending too much time on social media and talking about things that don't help us. Second one is no daily plan, starting the day without a clear plan or priorities, causing confusion. And third one is not acting. So we talk about our goals, but we don't take any regular steps to achieve them. So the habit loop creates a systematic learning path for career success. So it has three components. First one is the cue or thought. It is redirecting students' time from unproductive activities to focus learning. Second one is the routine. So daily you'll be having a class on a particular timing. So attending daily live classes in a disciplined manner. And then the reward, you'll be gaining knowledge and reaching your goal. So plenty of online videos are available nowadays. Why you have to choose live classes? The main disadvantages of going through online videos is it has unstructured content, but in live class, we have well-structured and organized learning. There is no way to ask question when you refer online videos, but in live class, you can ask the trainer questions immediately during the live class itself. And trainer is unaware of individual students when you refer online videos, but in live class, trainer knows each student personally. There is no personal experience sharing when you refer online videos, but in live class, trainer shares real-time project experience with the students. There is no follow-up on homework when you refer online videos, but in live class, trainer follows up daily and ensures homework is completed before moving to the next topic. So online videos are available for a long time, but due to habits and distractions, we haven't learned effectively. But live classes help you restructure habit, making it easier to learn. AllPro learning format is a combination of learning through online documents, live recorded videos, and collaborative learning with the friends. Advantages over other institutes, we allow only 5 students per batch, while other students add a 50 to 200 students, making it hard to focus on individuals. Our trainers offer personal attention and promote interactive learning. We provide downloadable live recording of your classes. Most other institutes do not allow recording for lifetime access. Fingertip materials. All your live classes will be recorded and it can be downloaded by the students. Class notes will be provided in PDF or PPT format, and required software and licenses will also be provided. All materials will be provided in a shared drive link. So this is the minimum market salary. If you have 2 to 3 years of experience, you should get at least 6 to 8 lakhs per annum salary. If you have 5 or 6 years of experience, you should get at least 15 to 18 lakhs per annum salary. So if you're not up to this level, you should upskill yourself and you have to switch your jobs now. So these all about our introduction part. Now the participants, you can introduce yourself in the chat box. Yes, you can introduce now yourself in the chat box. Mention your name, your profession, whether you're a fresher or working professional or a student. Please introduce yourself. Hi Sachin, you're a student. Welcome. Hi Jeevan, student, second year student. Please mention your name also. Hi Naveen. Hi Sharmila. Hi Kamachi. Hi Swati. Welcome all. Hi Hilton. Hi Suhani, fresher. Hi Kiran. Hi Kanishka. Hi Naveen. Hi Giri. Hi Saurabh. Hi Kavya. Hi Shyamla. Hi Chakravarti. So working professional. So all others are students maximum. Hi Vinisha. Hi Aditya. Hi Suok. Hi Gopika. Hi Vinay. Hi Naveen. So welcome all. So most of them are students. There are few working professionals also. And today we have our trainer, Mr. Shiva, a well-experienced trainer. He has already given training to many of our students. Welcome, Mr. Shiva. You can proceed now.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, all. Myself, Siva. I am your Java instructor for this today webinar. So, welcome to the all to joining this webinar. So, let's get started. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Anybody can confirm is my screen. Hello.
Not visible, it's loading.
No. Okay. Let me share again.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Yeah. Uh, Now my screen is visible, right? Everyone. Hello. Confirm me my screen is visible or not. Okay.
Not visible, not visible.
Visible. Thank you. Not visible. But few of people replying, I'm able to see your screen. Can you recheck again?
Yeah, now it's visible.
Yeah, yeah. So, how many of you know what is Java? So, why do we learn Java? So, instead of so many programming languages, why we want to learn Java? Do you have any idea about this? Okay, platform independent. Any answers from others? Okay, so let's get started. Basically organized by Sun Microsystem in 1991. So, hello, is my voice is now is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Discuss.
Yeah. Okay. So Java was organized by Sun Microsystem in 1991. So it was convenienced, built by James Gonsling and Patrick Norton. So basically, it's a simple programming language to write, compile, and debug program easily. Help to create a module programs and reusable code. So, and it has a powerful features which have object-oriented, simplicity, robustness, platform independent, security, distributed application, and multi-threading. So when it comes to simple language, does not have a complex feature as other programming languages like we have a C Sharp, .NET. So many other languages are there. So in there have a problems for operator overloading, multiple inheritance through classes, pointers, explicit memory allocation. But Java is not. So Java can handle those situations. So also Java is a robust language. There are two main hurdles which causing the program failures in memory management mistake and mishandle the runtime errors can be overcome. Let's say when it comes to memory management in Java, we have a garbage collection is there. We have a stack memory and heap memory. When it comes to runtime errors, we have to handle a types of exceptions are there, types of errors are there like compile time errors, runtime errors. So Java can handle those situations, and it has also a garbage collection to automatic allocation and deallocation of objects if now usable or no longer is needed. Java is secure. Do you know why Java is secured instead of Python? So, so Java provides a virtual firewall between the application and the compiler. That's why Java is secured, and Java codes are confirmed within the JRE, Java Runtime Environments. Also, it's a distributed platform, so it can distribute one to one or one to many, many to one, or many to many. Also, it's a multi-threading task. So, do you know what is multi-threading? So, first of all, thread is like a task. So, when it comes to multi-threading, so multiple tasks handled by Java. Like multi-threading have a good concept in Java, so it can perform multiple tasks simultaneously. So there are two types of communication is there, asynchronous and synchronous communication. So synchronous communication is basically one after another. Let's say I have take two tasks. So when in synchronous, after completion of first task, then only the second task will be started. But in multi-threading, asynchronous programming, so irrelevant of one and two, so they can start immediately, simultaneously. If even one is failure also, the second thread will be does not care about that. So that is multi-threading. And Java is platform independent, so Java can run in any missions. It's have a JVM, Java virtual machine. So when Java is compiled, it is not compiled into the platform specific mission or platform independent bytecode. So the bytecode is distributed over the web and interpreted by the JVM on which platform is it run. So this is the JVM architecture. So it comes to mainly there is a two concepts in JVM. One is interpreter and compiler. So compiler is compile your source code into the compiler is compile your source code into the bytecode. So interpreter can understand your bytecode into machine readable format. So here you can say I am writing Windows 7 Solaris and Windows Solaris. So Solaris Windows 7 are platform independent. So both are different systems, but can run. Java can understand the code and runs in a virtual machines. So Java is like write once, run anywhere. It's called as Quora. Yeah, that's what I'm telling. JVM acts as an interpreter and convert bytecode to machine code. The source code of your Java is stored in a .java extension. Let's say if you are trying to write a code, you need a .java extension. So the .java extension converts .java into the bytecode. So the bytecode can understand the interpreter and convert into the machine readable format to the JVM machine. So that's why the Java isn't platform independent. When it comes to installing and using Java, so nowadays most of the companies and most of the enterprise applications are using between Java 8 and 21. So so you can download it from the official website like Oracle JDK. So once you download the JDK, so you need to install a IDE. So like we have so many IDEs out there: IntelliJ IDE, STS, Spring Tool Suite, Eclipse IDE is there. So any IDE you can download after downloading the JDK. So now let's get into the sample Java code program. So here we wrote a public class welcome app, public static void main string args, system.out.println welcome to Java, end of the main and end of the welcome app class. So here we have a modifiers are there. Different modifiers are the public, private, protected, and default. So in the main class, I've used the public. So public can access anywhere in the class. Protect private can access within the class. Protected within the environment. So here what we are doing, we are creating a class. Within that, have a main method. Public static void main string args. Here what we are printing, welcome to Java. So this is the Java program of like sysout. Output will be welcome to Java. Yeah. In our program, the Java welcome app has the public access and hence declared as public. Class is a keyword used to create a class. So here, using class only, we have to create a class, and also class name start with capital letters. It should be a must and should. So if you're trying to create a smaller case, it should not be create a class. Throw an error. Class should be start with capital letters only, or first letter. For running standalone programs, main method is needed, which is a signature similar to one defined in the above program. Yeah. So main method that takes the array of strings. So here, if you observe here, main method have a string arguments. So main method, what they can do, they can take the array of strings as an argument. So the name of the array can be anything. What the next to display the output and passing the string as a argument to the method is system.out.println. So simply it gives the welcome to the Java. Now compiling and executing a Java program. Save the source file with welcome app.java. Open the command prompt if you have command prompt. You can write this sample code in Notepad or text editor or anywhere. Open this source code welcome app.java. So open a command prompt and navigate to the directory where you have stored this file. So next, to compile, before going to this, you need a JDK downloaded in your system, and have also a home path and everything should be ready. Then only you can run this program only. To compile this welcome app.java, simply type javac welcome app.java and press enter. So once the compilation is done, you will see the command prompt and welcome.java in the same folder where welcome.app is stored. So the bytecode of the program is stored in the same folder only. To execute, type java welcome app. So you can see the output like welcome to the Java displayed on the console, whether it is a command prompt or somewhere. So here there are a common programming errors in Java. There are for general programming errors. The solution for them, which while running on Windows machine, Java C is not recognized as internal command or external command, operating program, or batch file. So this means you need a path variable in your system. So simply download the folder and set out the path of your JDK. And another error is exception in thread main java.no class found error. So this means Java cannot find your compiled bytecode welcome to app.class Java. If the class is present in the directory other than the directory where Java file is stored, so the class path must be set to the pointing to the directory that contains a compiled class file, like a bytecode where you this welcome app bytecode is stored. So you must and should be go to the directory only, and then you can run the program. Otherwise it's thrown a no class found exception. So in JDK we have a compiler, interpreter, and debugger, so which we discussed earlier, and also to print the it have a Java P, Java Proof, Java Doc, Java H. Like it's inside the JDK. These are the available features, like to print the Java bytecodes, Java profiling, documentation generator, create a C header files, like in using JDK. So these are the files have included in JDK. So how many of you know what is an object? So simply Java is an object-oriented programming language. So how many of you know what is an object? Any answers? Okay, that's fine. So before going to objects, so over data, let's say if it's the structure of objects and the operation shown in there using them as string. So let's say we have a class, right, in the basic programming language. So let's say I'm declaring a variable, like I have another class like vehicle. So within that class I have a uh, types of cars, types of vehicles like car or something, bike or aero, like a tractor, lorry or something. So in those have a different features, like a bike have a two-stroke engine, car have a four-stroke or something, have a different features. So while we want the what the exactly future is, we want like what I can say, if we want the what bike can do, so we want to create an object of that bike, and then only we can access the future. So that's what here object. It's like a data what you have, how you defining your data, that is called objects. Yeah, Here, simply user of the class known as the general nature of the data, the public methods, but not the implementation details. Does not need want to know. Okay, call it a data abstraction. Java objects are instance of Java classes. So basically, Java objects are is an example of instance of Java classes. So in Java, we have a data types, primitive data types, and reference or object data types. So basically, we have a 8 primitive data types: byte, short, long, string, boolean, and float double. So these are the 8 primitive data types. Let's go one by one. So byte. So byte is a data type of bit, 8 bit. So 1 byte equal to 8 bit. So the byte have a minimum value is 128 and maximum value is minus 128, maximum value is 127. Default value will be the 0. Byte data type is used to save spaces in large arrays, mainly place of integers, since the byte is a 4 times smaller than an int. Let's say byte a equal to 100 and byte b equal to minus 100. So this is the declaring maximum value. This is the value of minimum value. So when it comes to short is also a data type. It has a 16-bit signed to components integers, complement integers. It has a minimum value of minus 32,768 and maximum value is 32,767. So short, we can declare as a short range of values, like to save the memory to save the data in memory or something like that. So short is also 2 times smaller than the integer. Int. So int is a data type. It has a 32-bit signed to complement integer. So it has a minimum value of minus 2 lakhs. Yeah, this is the minimum value and this is the maximum value. So integer is like integer values we have to declare like using the int primitive data type. So here is the example of declaring minimum and maximum values. Long. Long in the sense, long is a data type of 64-bit signed to complement integer. So it has a minimum value and maximum value. So it's basically used for wide range than the int. Like let's say in the long, we have a like what I can say, long decimal points. So in that you can use the long. Yeah. And similarly, float also used for floating values. Like, this is an after that long. Mainly used for save memories in large array of floating numbers. Default value is 0.0f. Floating data is used for mainly precious values such as concurrency, declaring of concurrency like that. We have to use float and also double. Double also is you declaring the concurrence values like you have a decimal, two decimal points, three decimal points. So simply you can use it as a double. So it has a specific features based on the bit configuration. So based on our memory, based on our requirements, we have to use different data types. Char. Char is also a data type. It has a single 16-bit Unicode character. So let's say your name. So basically, char it can store the any type of characters like small characters, upper characters, like that. So example is character letter A equal to a. This is the way of declaring the char. And also boolean. So boolean, it has a true or false only. So basically it's used for like validation purposes or some uh, soft delete purposes. Boolean will be used. The default will be a false only. So this is the way of declaring the boolean. So we have 8 primitive data types. So here, what is the case if you are declaring a integer I equal to hello? So here what they directly told. So IDE throw an error java.long.string required int. So here declaring, you are declaring as a string, but your data type is int. So here directly there is a compilation error. So what you have to do, if you want to convert the string into integer, you have to parse that string into the integer, like parse int. So using that, you have to declare a string as a integer. Here also, let's say, so this is the flow of use cases. So if you want to smaller case, you use byte, upper middle use short, middle use int, upper middle you use long, and also upper middle float. And so this is the flow way of your use cases, whatever the use cases. So you have to use like this one. So operator and expressions. So there we have so many operations in Java. So let me tell you about the arithmetic operations, like plus or minus, dividing by, into, like that. So let's say if you are declaring a integer a equal to 10 and integer b equal to 20. So you have to add that two integers, you have to multiply the two integers, you have to divide the two integers, you have to subtract the two integers by using the arithmetic operators. And also you have to find the percentage between the two integers. So these are the operators and expressions in Java. So we earlier we have discussed the access modifier, private, public, protected, and default. So this is a static variable. So we have a different types: static variable, static methods. So what it is static variable? A static keyword is used to create a variable that will exist independently of any instance created for the class. So only one copy of that static variable exists regarding less the number of instances of the classes. So static variables are also known as a class variables, like local variables cannot be declared as a static. So we have local variables. So static variables basically is a class variable. So local variables cannot be declared as a static. Local variables in the sense of inside your method you have to let's say private string name. So that's called as a inside the method only. So that's called a local variable. So if you want to class level, you need to explicitly after the you have to explicitly write the code for static variable, like private static string name equal to something you want. So static in the sense it's in class variables. And also static methods. So in this, you are declaring a variable with static keyword, and this you are declaring a method as a using static keyword. Let's say the static keyword is used to create a method that will exist independently of any instance of created for the class. Static methods do not use any instance variables of any objects of the class they have defined. Static methods take all the data from the parameters, compute something from those parameters. Class variables methods can be accessed using the class name following by the dot. Let's say before we discussed, I have a bike class, so I want to call the method like a future. So bike future, bike dot future. So here also you want to call the static methods by using dot, class name followed by a dot. So name of the variable or method name. So how do you declare? Got it? Uh, any doubts? Any doubts till now? Can you please raise on the chat if you have any doubts? Hello, hello. Am I on? Hello. So, folks, I have no doubts. Thanks for the confirmation. Let's get into the test. Now we get into the finally using static or without static. It's easier like count equal to 10. So I declared as a final. So if I'm trying to change that integer 10 to 11, so I got an error. Like so once you declare then a variable, so you can't modify. So these are all your final static are used for modifiers. Let's say you need a constant values entire the application. Let's say you are building an application, so you need a constant values across the application. So in that you need both static and final. So using that you can have a constant values entire the application. Let's say I have a private static final string uh, my name equal to java, so you can access those uh, variable, my class variable in any class by using, let's say, the my my class dot my java, like something like that. So here I'm writing the example. Let's say private static final string. So here you need to put a caps letter if you have even small also fine, but if you put a caps letters you get an understanding. Let's say my java equal to happy learning. So these method having a my class. So let's say here public class. So here you are declaring a private. So using private you can access the variable or whatever the methods are inside the class only. So if you want outside the class you need to declare a public. So here if you want to call the happy learning variable, simply in the main method you can have a my class. Let's say system dot out dot println my class dot my java. So this simply gives your messages, happy learning messages. So like this, we have to use the final variable and static variables. Got it? Okay. So here with the variable, the final modifier often is used with the static to make the constant a class variable. Okay. So now let's get into final method. Final method cannot be overridden by any subclasses mentioned previously in the final modifier, preventing method for being modified in a subclass. Let's say you have a method. So if you want to override the final method, so you can't override the final methods, or you can't change the final variables, whatever you are declaring it the final. So this is the final variable and final methods. Now final class. So if you declare a using final keyword final class, so no class will be inherited any features from the final class. Let's say if you create a final class, uh, so you can't use the final class or inherit in the sense extents or implementation. You can't do anything by you declaring a final class. So basically final class is used for like a logging functionality or something in real-time applications. So we have a super keyword, this keyword, so many of their constructor, all argument constructor, no argument constructor, default constructor. So we don't go deep dive into that. So now object oops principle. So Java is an object-oriented programming. So this method, which programs are organized like collection of objects, each of which represents an instance of a classes. So there are four pillars of the OOPS concepts are there: abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Abstraction. So in abstraction, so let's say hiding the data, what we want to show the users, then only abstraction feature will be implemented. Let's say if we take an ATM, so are you guys taking the ATM card to withdraw your money? So by you simply clicking, inserting your card, entering your PIN, and blah blah things, and then you can get your money. But you can't know what inside the implementation. So you simply inserting, I want 1,000 rupees. So how the system will take your input and conversion, you don't know. So that's called an abstraction, hiding the data, showing the implementation to the user. So let's say, yeah. So this here is the definition. Denote the extraction of essential characteristics on of objects that distinguish from all kind of objects. So what, like user, you don't know what the implementation. So you want to show only method. Let's say I have a service class, I have service IMPL and service. So in service IMPL, I have to implement the service class. So I have to implement all the methods by using service class. I want, I am able to call the whatever the methods in service IMPL. So implementation is different, that what we have seen is different. So that's called an abstraction. Encapsulation, here also hiding the implementation details of the class, force the user to use an interface to access the data. Encapsulation, let's say if you take an capsule, so within that capsule how many formulas we have don't know, but we are taking the tablet, so all the futures into a single unit. So you are taking, so if you take that medicine, so you are able to, let's say I got a fever. So when I went to doctor, so he gave me paracetamol or something tablet. So if I take that tablet, so I can recover. So the formula will be work to my body. So you don't know the what's the core functionality of the tablet. So that's called an encapsulation. Inheritance is simply processing which one class acquired the properties and functionality from other. Let's say we have a two classes. So inheritance, you are using extend keywords. We have to use the class A functionality in a class B. Let's say I have a class A, class B. So simply I class B extend class A. So in that class A, whatever the methods, whatever the variables I have, so I can able to access the inheritance concept. Polymorphism. Polymorphism in the sense means the ability of methods to exist in several different forms. So one has to perform a different actions. So that's called a polymorphism. So poly means single, morphism means you can able to use the different ways. So we will uh, we will understand betterly if we in our next slides. So examples of the each, what's the abstraction, what's the encapsulation, what's the inheritance, what's the polymorphism. So firstly in abstraction, so I have created a using abstract keyword, I have created an animal class, public extract void animal sound. So I have an abstract method called animal sound, public void sleep. So here I have a sleep method. So in that sleep method I have juju, something like that. So I have created another subclass class called pig extend animal. So here I can declare the animal sound. So what's the animal sound? Like class pig public void animal sound system.out.println. The pig says VV like that, or peacock, or you can extend any class, but you don't know the what's the main class. So here I'm creating a pig object, new pig dot animal sound, but you don't know what's the animal class. So using pig class, you are accessing the animal class. So this is called an abstraction. Got it? Any doubts? Okay. So now get into the encapsulation. So let's say I have a class student. I am declaring a private int marks. So public void set marks int m equal to, if marks is greater than 0, then only marks equal to m. Otherwise, nothing. Here public int get marks, return marks. So I have a two methods, setters and getters. So here what I can do, I can create a student class to set the marks. Here 85. So 85 in the sense greater than 0. So here the marks will be an 85. So how can I access that marks after setting dot get method? So here I'm able to get the marks what we have set here. So this is called encapsulation, like simply setters and getters. So you have a Lombok functionality to reducing those boilerplate codes. So you can simply use a Lombok library. And next, inheritance. So inheritance, it's basically five types: single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hybrid inheritance. So, so this is a single inheritance. Let's say I have a class called vehicle, protected string brand equal to Ford. So here I'm declaring a protected brand as Ford. So public void honk, honk in the sense horn, vehicle sound. So here what I'm, the Ford will sound like 222 like that. After, what I can do, I can create a class, new class, extend the vehicle class. So I can create my own car like Mustang. So here I have created a Mustang class. So in the main method, what I can do, I can create my car class and car dot honk. So I can able to access the honk method in a car class by simply extending vehicle class. Like this, we have this is a single inheritance concept. Similarly, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hybrid inheritance are there. And next, polymorphism. So polymorphism here, we have take a animal class. So animal sound like the animal making a sound. I have simply write a method. So here, public in the sense access modifier, void means does not returning anything this method. Animal sound is your method name, what you have written. Here system.out.println, the animal makes a sound. Here the class, inside the class I have a method animal sound. What I can do, I can create a two classes which have pig and dog, which simply extend the animal. So I can access the animal sound inside the dog and pig class. Here what I can do, I can declare another class. It's like a pig sound, what's this pig sound, what's the dog sound, or what's the bird sound. So I can declare whatever future that object that animal have. So here how can I accessing, first creating my animal object. Here animal my pig equal to new pig, animal my dog equal to new dog. So here what I can do, I can show the whatever the futures of the birds or whatever the animals. Here I am simply calling my animal dot animal sound, my pig dot animal sound, my dog dot animal sound. You can simply access those methods by simply extending simply using the polymorphism. So here I have a animal sound have a different, pig sound is different, dog animal sound is different. So you can have a three outputs for this system.println. Got it? So yeah. So have also a few many concepts are there, but to do the timeline, so we will closing this. And now, any questions from anyone or any doubts? Can you please share in the chat box? So let me answer. Sheila, hello.
Yes, Shiva. Thanks for the session. So if you have any queries, please mention in the chat. The trainer will reply.
Yeah, if you have any doubts, folks, please share in the chat. And also, what we learned today. So we have a how, what is Java, what is the main purpose of Java instead of all languages, and what are the futures in Java, why we need in Java. So basics like what are the primitive types, what is the final, static, all those things we have learned today. Also have advanced concepts like core Java, advanced Java, Spring frameworks like Spring Boot, Spring Batch. All the sessions will continue. You can reach out to the Sheila if you need any further. Yeah, is my voice is low? Hello?
No, it's audible only.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
someone
I
asked.
will be here. Please share your doubts or questions if you have any related to Java, or if you need any technical questions. Please share here. If you need any course related or something, you can reach out to Sheila. Thanks.
Okay, someone asked we can access in all OS.
Yes, why can't we have to? We can run in a Windows server, Linux server. We can run in an iOS server. We can access. Why can't we? That's the future of platform independent, right? So if you're running in any platform, so that's a platform independent. So you don't need about dependent to another platform.
Okay, thanks, Shiva. It's a wonderful session. And now I am sharing one of our students' review video. Kindly watch it.
Java Backend Fresher Student Review from Bangalore.
Hello, my name is Shreyas Rao. So recently, for 2 months, I completed Java backend course where Rajeshwari ma'am taught uh, Java, Spring Boot, REST APIs, Spring, as well as Hibernate. Uh, so firstly, the basics of the Java programming was covered very well. And then she introduced me to the advanced Java topics. So learning it very well, I got hands-on training. So that was very good experience. Then later, Java backend like Spring Boot was started in the course. There also I was taught to connect front-end application to a back-end application. So also uh, in backend we use SQL. So the connection between the database and the backend was also taught very well. Then uh, coming to the trainer, so she also taught me front-end Angular application. So that was very good as well. Overall, it was a great experience. I enjoyed it very well, and the hands-on training was very good. Thank you, sir.
Okay, now I will be sharing a few other reviews from our older students. So this is a review from one of our Snowflake student from Bangalore. This is from our Mendix student from Andhra Pradesh. And SOC analyst student review from Vishakhapatnam. And this is a review from 7+ years experienced Oracle SQL student from Kolkata. And here we have a Jenny with the Python student review from Pune. And this is another review from a Mendik student from Rajasthan. Then hardwork networking student review from Karnataka. And Jenny with the Python student review from Gujarat. And it's a AWS DevOps review by a corporate trainer. Then Cyberark review, student review from Hyderabad. So as I mentioned in the introduction, we provide training on all IT technologies. So these are few reviews from our older students. So the feedback form link will be shared only at the end of the session. Please wait if you need the e-certificate. Those who fill the feedback form only will get the e-certificate. So please stay till the end of the session. Okay, now next is the offer session. So AllPro training model. So we provide full course as well as flash course or workshop. The full course is for around 35 hours and it will be conducted in GeoMeet or Zoom. Then the flash course is around 5 to 10 hours of live classes. It is also conducted either in GeoMeet or Zoom. Yes. So Can you guess? So before we tell the course fee, let me ask you. So can you guess what is the market price for Java course? You can mention in the chat. Any guesses? You can just mention in the chat what is the market price for Java. So if you want to learn Java, if you are searching in the market, any guesses? Yes, 22,000 someone mentioned. Good. Yeah, someone said 35,000. Someone said 19,999. Getting more responses. Please respond in chat. So what is the market price for Java? Someone said 30,000. Okay, good response. So the market price for Java full course is 30 to 35K, and for the flash course, like a 10 hours flash course, is 12K to 15K. But at AllPro Trainings, we always try to make IT training affordable to all. So please tell me in the chat, what do you think our fee would be? Any guesses? Please mention in the chat. Someone said 22,000. Interesting. Any other guesses? So what will be AllPro price for Java full course and flash course? Someone said 20,000. Someone said 18,000. Okay. Good responses. So AllPro price for the full course, Java full course will be so 18K for the full course. And 6K for the flash course. So our pro training price will be 18K for the full course and 6K for the flash course. And again, actually, this is not our fee. So we wanted to make this Java course accessible for students, freshers, and women returnees. So we will give you one more chance. Type your final guess in the chat. So what do you think we are charging for the Java full course and flash course? So this is not our price. So we want even the freshers or students also to learn. Any guesses? Okay. Please mention in the chat. Good, 22,500 and 15,000. Good, good responses. 14,000. Yes, what will be the price for the flash course? Please mention in the chat. What can be the price of flash course? 10 hours. 10 hours flash course. Someone said 3,000. Okay, all right. So we have a special offer, a discount for those who joined the session today. So it's a 15 minutes offer session. 15 minutes discount is available for only who join the session today. The Java full course price will be 13K. It's a 35 hours live class practical session. And the flash course price will be rupees 999 only. 999 only. This offer is only for those who join the session today, and it's for only for 15 minutes. So the 35 hours full course is just 13K, and the 10 hours live Java workshop fee is just rupees 999 only. So remember, this offer is only for those who join the webinar today. It's a 15 minutes offer. So what are the special bonuses you'll be getting is, you'll be getting free interview session, resume preparation help, professional certification guidance, lifelong community support, LinkedIn recommendation, and job guidance. And your special advantages is you can clear your queries at any time with the trainer, training at your preferred timing. All your classes will be recorded and you'll be getting the recordings also for future references. Daily class notes and documents will also be provided. So one small step can change your life. I'm sharing the payment link. So you can pay to the payment link shared shown in the screen, and you can book your slots. The Java workshop is just 999. It's limited time offer. So please make use of it. I'm also sharing the payment link in chat. So I'm sharing payment links, all payment links in the chat also. You can just pay and book a slot for the workshop. So the workshop price is just 999. Please make use of it. This offer is only for those who joined the session today. And it's just a 15 minutes offer session. This offer is only for 15 minutes. Please make use of it. So the Java full course. Full course price is 13K and the flash course price is just a 999 only. I am also sharing the contact number. You can make the payment and you can share the screenshot to the contact number mentioned in the chat. I'm also sharing the feedback form link in the chat now. So please fill the feedback form with the correct mail ID. So those who fill the feedback form will receive their e-certificate within a week. I have shared the feedback form link also. Anyone please confirm whether you received the feedback form and the payment links. Please confirm in chat. Okay, please fill the feedback form. Only those who fill the feedback form will receive the e-certificate. And again, Java is the one language that never goes out. So even today, most enterprise applications, banking systems, e-commerce platforms, and Android apps are built using Java. So even if you are a fresher or you are a student, please learn a language, and Java is the best to learn. The full course cost is rupees 13,000 and the flash course is rupees 999. It is at 10 hours. The flash course is at 10 hours live workshop. So the entire session will be practicals. You will be getting the class recordings also at just rupees 999. Whatever technologies may change, but Java is the basics. So if you want to build a strong career in IT, so let's start with Java and make use of this wonderful opportunity. The full course price is 13K and the flash course price is just 999. I also shared the payment links in the screen. Please make payment. You can register for the workshop today itself, now itself. The workshop, Java workshop, 10 hours workshop fee is just rupees 999. You can pay in any of these links and you can share the payment screenshot. To the number shared in the chat. Yeah, Java full course price. I'm also sharing another one number. So if you have any queries, you can contact me. You can also make the payment and share the screenshot to this number also. I have it shared in the chat. The Java course, 35 hours course is just 13,000. If you want to join the workshop, that is 10 hours live workshop, it is just 999, 999 rupees. Please make use of it. I hope everyone would have filled the feedback form. If you have any queries related to the course, you can contact me. I have shared my number in our chat also. Also, we have shared the feedback form link in the chat. Please fill it. Those who fill the feedback form only receive the e-certificate within a week. Okay. So thank you all for joining us today. We hope you find the session informative and inspiring. So if you have any further queries or if you have any feedback, feel free to reach out to us. Don't forget to stay connected for updates on our upcoming training sessions. Have a wonderful evening ahead. And we look forward to seeing you in our future sessions. Thank you all. We can wind up the session.